After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
He misses with that straight left. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Double uppercut. He threw the hook, didn't land. Someone's will, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. They got the momentum. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Nice counter shot. That hook doesn't score. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. And there's the bell for round three. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. It's all offense all the time. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a man.
Oh my God, Johnny! The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you look...
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Sometimes I've been in with fighters that don't know what to do, don't have to break it down. Then they get a little dirty.
Can't find a home for that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Jab slightly off target. Through the hook, didn't land. Misses with the straight left. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, this... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Do you believe what we are seeing? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That counter shot lands. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. And he misses with that straight left. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. Both men step back for just a moment. These punches coming from every angle. Not a lot of defense here at all. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you're going to get some before you get close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. The fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get out.
There's the bell to start round 8. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Those counter punches have to hurt. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are
GG's.
a unanimous decision win.
unanimous.